I am Riza and I'm going to report about the EEI Corporation's history. So the EEI Corporation was incorporated on April 17, 1931 as machinery and mill supply house for the mining industry. The company eventually expanded into construction services, supply of manpower in the Philippines and overseas, and distribution of a broader range of industrial machinery and systems. EEI is a member of Yuchenko Group of Companies, a conglomerate with interests in banking, financial services, and property development. This company is primarily involved in the installation, construction, and erection of power generating facilities, oil refineries, chemical production plants, cement plants, food and beverage manufacturing facilities, semiconductor assembly plants, roads, bridges, rails, ports, airports, and other infrastructures. And also high-rise residential and office towers and hotel buildings. The company also operates one of the country's modern steel fabrication plants. The company is also engaged in doing construction projects overseas. So, in 1931, Engineering Equipment and Supply Corporation, the predecessor of present-day EEI Corporation, was incorporated as a machinery and mill supply house in April 17, 1931. And in 1934, EESCO put up a modern machine shop fully equipped to handle general machine work, steel fabrication, welding, sheet metal work, and gear cutting. So, EESCO also fabricated coast vessels for the United States Navy but closed shop when the war broke out. In 1940s, the company expanded into steel fabrication, metalworks, and shipbuilding. EESCO won contracts to fabricate bodies of garbage trucks for the city of Manila and to construct Coast Guard vessels, PT boats, and submarine chasers for the US Navy. In 1950s, the company further developed its engineering shop facilities and had become a fabricator of storage tanks for oil companies and also got involved in the power development. In 1959, EESCO's major shareholdings were acquired by Benguet Corporation, the Philippines' leading gold producer at that time.
1960s. In 1965, ESCO changed its name to Engineering Equipment Incorporated or EEI. EEI Steel Foundry and Steel Fabrication divisions were leaders in the industry. 1970s. It was in 1974 that the company expanded into three main operating divisions: construction, machinery, and foundry. The company then established its overseas division and made its foray into the Middle East and Southeast Asia. 1980s, as EEI celebrated its golden anniversary, it continued to expand its steel fabrication division and its overseas division as it expanded its overseas construction activities to markets in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Several subsidiaries were formed. The shipbuilding and marine repair activities became EEI Marine Corporation. The recruitment activities to serve the growing manpower needs of the overseas division became Gulf Asia International Corporation. And the skills training activities became the International Training Corporation of Asia. EEI Limited was formed to expand the overseas construction services. Plant Design and Management Corporation was created to improve the company's technology and engineering capability, as well as to tap international markets for engineering design services. The Foundry Division was transferred to Benguet Corporation in 1988.
The history of EEI in 1990s. In 1984, another subsidiary of EEI Realty Corporation was created, which was EEI's entry into the real estate market. And in 1996, EEI acquired EEI Corporation and 20% of Subic Power Corporation from the House of Investments, which were purchased through EEI shares. This resulted in making HI the majority shareholder of EEI, and in EEI becoming subsidiary of HI. 2 years later, the company restructured its machinery division and spun it off as an autonomous subsidiary, which is now called Equipment Engineers Corporation. In the year 2000, CEO was already known as a pioneer Philippine contractor in the Middle East as it continued to acquire major projects in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. On the domestic front, the company's steel fabrication plant was constructing pressure vessels and module assemblies for overseas clients and was acquiring more high-rise building and infrastructure projects. In 2010 of EEI, the company accelerated its recruitment activities, strengthened its quality and safety standards, and reinforced its business fundamentals as its growth continued. On its 80th anniversary, the company launched its Going Green and other sustainability programs in 2015. EEI Power Corporation moved into the power generation business, that is, forayed into renewable energy through its investments in wind power and solar power. And in its present time, EEI subsidiaries include Equipment Engineers Corporation, Gulf Asia International Corporation, EEI Construction and Marine Corporation, EEI Realty Corporation, EEI Power Corporation, and the most recent JPSI Corporation, established in 2016, which is involved in providing scaffolding and shoring services to the construction industry. EEI takes pride in its quadruple A rating as a general engineering constructor, the highest category rating for contractors issued by the Department of Trade and Industry.
Vision: builder of a better future. EEI will create not just more but meaningful jobs and cultivate a culture of highly motivated and productive workers. By being a partner in construction, EEI will participate in creating vibrant economies. In the course of its work, EEI will minimize the use of resources, generate less waste, take better care of its environment, and influence others to do the same. EEI will harness its creativity and will innovate, make use of new technology, develop new methodologies, and continuously find better ways to do things. EEI will be an agent of positive and meaningful change as it promotes good corporate governance, better health in communities, and a better quality of life, not just for its people but for the communities it serves.
The mission of EEI is to build, lead, and serve responsibly. We are the leading construction company in the Philippines with international operations committed to the highest level of quality, safety, and environment protection. Providing innovative solution and prompt delivery, we provide products and services that give our customer the best value and compelling experience. Our people and our partners are our most valued assets. We uplift the quality of life in the communities we serve.
The organizational goals of EEI are the following. First one is integrity, our consistent pursuit of ethics and morality in thoughts, words, and actions. Next, passion for excellence, our insatiable commitment to improve and innovate. Next is fairness to stakeholders, our conviction that our stakeholders should get what is due to them. Next is safety and environmental protection, our firm belief in respect of human lives, property, environment, and freedom from harm.
So we chose the NAIA expressway. So the location is Pasay and Parañaque, Metro Manila, Philippines. The length is, the phase 1 is 0.6 kilometers and the phase 2 is 12.61 kilometers. So their investments in phase 2 is $410.9 million. So the phase 2 of the NAIA expressway running through Pasay and Parañaque and Metro Manila, Philippines, became fully operational in June 2017. The 12.65-kilometer toll road connects the Metro Manila Skyway Terminals 1, 2, and 3 to provide improved access to the airport. It also interfaces with the Manila-Cavite Toll Expressway or Cavitex, the South Luzon Expressway, the SLEX, Macapagal Boulevard, and the Sales Road. The NAIA Expressway Phase 2 was implemented by the Department of Public Works and Highway or the DPWH through a public-private partnership. The NAIA Expressway project details. The NAIA Expressway project has been developed in two phases. Phase 1 was started in 2003 and completed in 2010. This 0.6-kilometer long fully elevated expressway that starts at the Metro Manila Skyway and ends at Sales Road near NAIA Terminal 3. The first phase also includes entry and exit ramps beside the Resorts World Complex. The NAIA Expressway Phase 2 starts at the end point of Phase 1 and ends at Pagcor Entertainment City and Pasay City. It compromises main viaduct ramps and upgrade road. The Phase 2 development include two sub-phases, namely Phase 2 and Phase 2B. Phase 2A connects Macapagal Boulevard to NAIA Terminal 1 and 2, while the Phase 2B links Domestic Airport Road, Andrews Avenue, and Sales Road. A total of 13 entry and exit ramps and 3 connecting ramps with a length of 7.95 kilometers are built along various locations including NAIA Terminal 3, Cavitex, Villamor Air Base, NAIA Road, Seaside Drive, Melda Avenue Resorts World, and Diosdado Macapagal Boulevard. Phase 2 also includes a 2.22-kilometer at-grade feeder road built across Andrews Avenue, Parañaque River, Diosdado Macapagal Boulevard, Sales Avenue, and NAIA Road. The grade feeder road leads to traffic to or from the Entertainment City. NAIA Expressway Phase 2 Development Timeline. The Philippines Independent Economic Development and Planning Agency National Economic and Development Authority, or called NEDA, approved the NAIA Expressway Phase 2 project in May 2012. The bid submission was held in April 2013. The NAIA Expressway Phase 2 was implemented by the DPWH through a public-private partnership. Viaduct is a 4.6-kilometer long, 4-lane elevated expressway that starts from Sales Road near NAIA Terminal 3 and runs through Ross Boulevard and Diosdado Macapagal Boulevard. It is built over NAIA Road, Sales Road, Domestic Airport, and Andrews Avenue. Here's the benefits of NAIA Expressway Phase 2. The NAIA Expressway Phase 2 is estimated to cater up to 80,000 travelers a day and reduce traffic congestions on roads around the NAIA terminals. It will also provide better access to the Entertainment City. It is expected to reduce travel time between the SLEX and NAIA Airport from 60 minutes to 20 minutes, and that between Entertainment City and NAIA Terminals 1 and 2 from 25 minutes to 8 minutes. The airport toll road is also expected to bring economic benefits in Cavite province.
And now, as you all heard about the EEI's history, vision and mission, and the organizational goals, we are now going to proceed to the EEI's project that we chose to discuss with you. So, I will start with the initiation and planning process of this project. Anyway, the project we chose is the NAIA Expressway. So, the implementation of the NAIA Expressway project under an open international competitive bidding process represents an excellent opportunity to invest in a toll road concession in the Philippines. The project, sponsored by the Department of Public Works and Highways or DPWH, is one of the priority projects of the Republic of the Philippines or ROP under its Public-Private Partnerships or PPP program launched by the President Benigno Aquino III in November 2010. Under the 2011 to 2016 Philippine Development Plan, massive infrastructure investments are deemed urgently needed over the medium term in order for the Philippines to achieve its development targets of sustained and inclusive growth. And PPP is identified as the centerpiece strategy for mobilizing these investments. The project, one of the strategic components of the Metro Manila Urban Expressway system that envisions the establishment of a network of high-standard expressways serving Metro Manila, would facilitate the efficient flow of traffic to and from the country's premier international and domestic airports, the Ninoy Aquino International Airport or NAIA complex. Like two major expressways serving as the north to south backbone of the eastern and western sections of Manila, to support the development of the Pagcor Entertainment City located along the Manila Bay by Reclamation Area.
For the cost or investment of NAIA Expressway, the construction cost was estimated based on several factors, as follows. Unit price was used for similar ROP and BOT projects implemented or tendered from 2010 to 2011, and procedures and composition for the derivation of base construction costs used in similar projects. The civil works cost was divided into four components: general requirement, expressway ramp and viaduct, construction of at-grade road, and toll plaza. So, for the type of toll system, the open toll system shall be used in which motorists pay the following flat toll rate: short segment rate, a fixed toll rate for the appropriate vehicle class. For motorists traveling on the NAIA Expressway between the Skyway and NAIA Terminal 3 and NAIA Terminal 1 and 2 and Roas Boulevard or Macapagal Boulevard or Entertainment City. Full route rate, a fixed toll rate for the appropriate vehicle class for motorists traveling on the NAIA Expressway other than those covered above. The proposed toll rate is tentatively set at full route rate 45 pesos inclusive of VAT, short segment rate 35 pesos inclusive of VAT. The following table shows the toll rate multiplier to be applied per vehicle class on the fixed toll rate described above. It should be noted that as an integrated system connected to the existing Metro Manila Skyway, Songo collects a total of 20 pesos for Class 1 vehicles passing through the NAIA Expressway, Phase 1, coming from or leading to the Skyway under the Interim Operations Agreement mentioned above.